Hello friends, welcome to Audiobook Daily. Today we'll talk about Eat That Frog by Brian Tracy, published in 2001. It was 6 a.m. on a chilly Tuesday morning. Two construction workers, David and Mark, started their day the same way every day. Coffee, complaints, and a long list of unfinished tasks. David always tackled the hardest job first, the heavy lifting, the dirty work, the frog, as he called it. Mark, on the other hand, preferred to start easy. A little sweeping here, a phone call there, maybe a smoke break to get into the mood. By noon, David had already finished the toughest parts of the job and felt light, focused, and confident. Mark, meanwhile, hadn't started his big assignment yet, the one that truly mattered. By evening, he was drained and behind schedule. Weeks later, David got promoted. Mark got frustrated. That's when Mark asked, "How do you stay so productive?" David smiled and said, "Simple, I eat my frog first." Brian Tracy's Eat That Frog is a timeless productivity manual built on one simple yet powerful principle. If you have to eat a live frog, do it first thing in the morning. The frog represents your most important, challenging task, the one that will have the greatest impact on your success. And if you eat it early, you'll spend the rest of the day with energy and focus. Tracy condenses decades of productivity and time management research into 21 actionable techniques for defeating procrastination and mastering your time. 1. Set the table, know exactly what you want. Clarity is the foundation of focus. Before you begin your day, define your goals. Ask yourself, what am I trying to achieve? What is the single most important task today? What results will make the biggest difference in my life or work? Tracy says, 1 minute of planning saves 10 minutes of execution. Write your goals down every day, because vague goals lead to vague actions, and clear goals create clear progress. 2. Apply the 80-20 rule. Tracy draws from Pareto's principle. 80% of your results come from 20% of your actions. Most people waste energy on small, easy tasks that feel productive but produce little value. To change that, what one task, if done well, will make everything else easier or unnecessary? That's your frog. Do it first. 3. Use the ABCD method for prioritization. Tracy offers a practical system to separate what matters from what doesn't. Very important, your frog. Must be done. B. Should do. Minor consequences if delayed. C. Nice to do. No consequences. D. Delegate. Someone else can do it. E. Eliminate. It doesn't matter. When you label tasks clearly, procrastination loses its power. 4. Plan every day in advance. Successful people don't rely on willpower, they rely on structure. Before you sleep, write down your top 3 tasks for the next day. When you wake up, you already know what your frog is, and you can attack it without hesitation. Planning gives your brain direction, eliminating the morning decision fatigue that causes delay. 5. Focus on key results areas. Tracy asks, what are the core areas of your work or life where excellence matters most? In every job or personal pursuit, there are 5 to 7 key areas that drive 90% of results: your health, relationships, learning, income, or leadership. Identify them, measure your progress, and improve your weakest link. That's how consistent success is built. 6. Single-handling, one frog at a time. Multitasking is a myth. The fastest way to finish is to focus completely on one thing until it's done. Every time you stop to check your phone or email, your brain burns time and energy refocusing. Tracy calls this task-switching fatigue. The antidote? Deep work. Once you start, don't stop until the frog is gone. 7. Upgrade your skills. Sometimes procrastination isn't laziness, it's lack of confidence. When you don't feel capable, you hesitate. Tracy teaches that competence builds confidence. Read, practice, and continuously sharpen your skills. The better you get at what you do, the easier it becomes to start. One of the best ways to overcome fear is to take action. Action breeds courage. 8. Motivate yourself into action. Success is mental before it's physical. Tracy emphasizes positive self-talk, using affirmations and visualization to stay motivated. Say to yourself, I can do this. I am responsible. I am focused and unstoppable. Your mind believes what you repeatedly tell it. 9. Slice and dice the task. When the frog feels too big to swallow, cut it into smaller bites. Divide the big goal into manageable pieces, and take one step at a time. Each small win gives you momentum. This method turns fear into action and chaos into progress. 10. Create the habit of completion. Tracy's final message is simple yet powerful. Winners are simply people who have developed the habit of starting and finishing important tasks. Discipline, like a muscle, grows stronger with use. Every time you complete a hard task, your brain records a victory, and that builds the habit of success. The two workers, one lesson. Weeks after Mark asked David about his secret, something changed. Mark decided to try it. The next morning, he looked at his to-do list and circled the toughest job first, his frog. It wasn't fun, but he did it. Then another day. After a month, Mark's confidence grew. His evenings were free, his mind clear, and his results undeniable. One day, David smiled and said, "Looks like you've been eating your frogs." Mark laughed. "Yeah," he said. "Turns out they're not that bad once you get started." And that's Brian Tracy's timeless message. Your success depends on doing what matters most, especially when it's uncomfortable. Eat your frog first, and the rest of the day tastes like victory. Thank you for listening. See you in next Audiobook Daily.